Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first down. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off at the side.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Dose of the hurry up here. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's good for the Eagles' first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. You have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 4th down.
Hurts now on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coach's challenge is to get. The defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Now Now Darnold off the play action. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
This is Cox. That's Cox. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Darnold. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. Yeah. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Intended target that time was Kenneth Walker. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard.
On the red zone on 1st. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. With a quick pass out line. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. And again, it's Darnold. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. A very short kick here from the right hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game. Offense to the line. And trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and short, Barkley. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
On 1st down, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. On on second down. Here's Barkley. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here he goes, third and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
180, 180.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Hits his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
This is Walker on second. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here. They'll air it out on third. This one's caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. A throw right side finds Cup. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing here, Darnold. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get their first points of this game just before halftime. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. Managed that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This is taken in at the 13. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Darnold looking to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. He's got to gain a 6 there. Brought down by Malik Woolen.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They go to Barkley again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st down throwing for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So that brings up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And fine after a few, it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
180.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Barkley trying this up the gut. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it deep downfield. At the 20. And they are going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. The Eagles go dime for this 3rd down call. Here he is to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Defender incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have possession at their own 46.
The Seahawks take over first.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Look at that power, deep left side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Keely Ringo picks it off.
Kate, I think you could almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Trying to push deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. To throw. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Desperation time here. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they are sent off the field. Had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
On with a quick pass out wide. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 4-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks making a 3-score game in the 4th. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles 7. Jason Myers to kick off for
Here's
Seattle.
Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. From the red zone on first. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. I've heard this to the line.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Hurts setting up to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's got it at the 5. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal. This is undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. One final shot here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying, they kept taking shots at the very end, but now we have reached that end. This one's over. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it might take these fans some time to get out of here with this wintry weather, Brock. Snow plows definitely needed out there on the